Hi Sagittarius, welcome to your bonus reading. This is for late April 2026. Sagittarius Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus signs. Let's take a look at your overall energy here, Sagittarius. We have this card of ecstasy. Now this is about yielding. It is more of a submissive kind of energy. And along with this consciousness of lack, what I'm getting about this, Sagittarius, is a feeling that you've been struggling for a very long period of time. Probably struggling alone. It may have been years of adversity. And for you, there is joy or there is rapture or a feeling of bliss in giving over decision making, giving over the struggle to someone who is worthy of taking on some of the burden of that to another. It's not having like the world on your shoulders here, Sagittarius. So for some of you, there is a moment where there is joy because you experience the lifting of a weight of some kind. So let's see where this is going for Sagittarius, please, for mid to late April 2026 for Sagittarius Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus signs. A quick reminder, I am open for business when it comes to personal readings, so you can drop me an email. I've got the link in my descriptions box below, or you can go to Gypsy Insights Tarot on Etsy, ETSY. Okay, let's take a look here, guys. Sagittarius, please do press that like button if you enjoy my readings. It's a great way for me to connect with your energy. It shows that you like the readings that I do and that you will get more, of course, Sagittarius. Let's see, right in the center. Oh yeah, Knight of Swords. It feels like just when you need it, something comes in. It's a very forceful energy, but it's not. Of course, you know, when we do yield or when we do surrender some of our power away to another, especially when it's at times in life where we are overwhelmed or we're finding a lot of difficulty in life. And we do have to receive some sort of help or assistance. Of course, we have to be careful and always mindful of who we accept that from. So, you know, be discerning, of course. But with this energy of the Knight of Swords along with the card of yielding, what I'm mainly getting around this, Sagittarius, is it feels like force. And it does feel like being submissive about another, but it's not because you lack or you're giving away 100% of your power here. It's just a softness, a yielding, something that allows someone to come in. A choice, really. It's a choice. Not forever, but for a time to allow someone to come in. Because I think that for a long time here, Sagittarius, you've worked hard. You've worked really, really hard. And you've forced yourself to be strong. And I think that for a long time you've become worn out, maybe tired, exhausted even. So there is some sort of energy of restoration that I'm picking up coming in. Yeah, the world. I think that there is a cycle here completing in your life. There has been an ending. And with this Four of Cups, yeah, some of you, there is someone coming in here with an offer of help or assistance after this ending. But for some of you, you may be putting up a barrier to that. Some of you could be rejecting that, of course. But with the Star card there, I like that energy because it tells me that there is hope here. There's a reason for hope. Yeah. With the Moon, things are very, very unclear. There's a lot of uncertainty. You don't know what's happening next. the path ahead is murky, to say the least. Around you, this Ace of Cups in reverse, it feels like your cups run dry a bit here, guys. There's only so much you can take. You know, you've had to endure a lot. You have, and it's drained you. Some of you, your health could have suffered recently because of something that you've had to deal with this World card. Yeah, it's a feeling of being overwhelmed, beset with all kinds of issues. But the thing is, there is reason to hope here, because we've got the Star card, we've got this Knight of Swords energy coming in just at the right time, I feel. Yeah, Six of Wands. There is, look, whatever's going on here, things are going to work out in your favor, Sagittarius. What's hidden? King of Cups in reverse. Okay. I feel this is the person. But let's see, I'm going to get some cards on this. First, let's get a card from the angels. Okay, we've got the Angel of Release. So yes, there does seem to be, with that World card, something that has had to be released. Of course, it'll be different for each one of you. But when we talk about release, it's a time here where it was particularly stressful. Holding on to that stress can, of course, cause physical pain. But now is a time to move forward and allow that healing to take place with that Star card there. So letting go of concerns, letting go of worries. It looks like an ending here. It tells me that soon you will be able to let go of concern, anxiety, worries. There will be progress. The Moon card. You may not see the way forward just yet, but I feel like there's two paths here. Now they both lead to success, but it will be your choice. Two clear paths to success. Which one will you choose? Some of you are taking the easiest path possible. Others of you are taking a slightly harder path. But both paths lead beyond what your current obstacle, which I feel is this consciousness of lack. It could be money issues. Right now I feel that this Angel of Release card is about you needing to release worries about things that you can't change. Now, you've been tested with that World card. You've experienced a lot of challenges that have tested your strength, tested your resilience. But you are very strong. You are very resilient. And rather than see that as a time where you've become embittered or become angry or frustrated, you're seeing it as something that you've had to learn from. It has been frustrating, guys. But I feel that you're moving past a time in your life where you're really, rather than get angry about things, you're just letting them go and moving on. You know, you're unwilling to accept certain things in your life anymore. You're a bit fed up with it. I think that for a time here, you need to take, with that Four of Cups, time to sit quietly, to relax, to close your eyes, because it feels like you're going through some sort of transition here with that card. There will be healing, Sagittarius, absolutely. I get a shift of energy with that healing card. Have faith, guys, that you're being led in the right direction. This moon card, it's not going to tell you exactly which road to take, but I feel like you're going to have a couple of choices here, at least a couple of choices. But both lead to victory, which is fabulous. Let's see. Let's get a card from this deck for Sagittarius, please. For late April 2026. We've got the blackberry energy. Now, the blackberry is kind of an invasive, even though you can eat blackberries and they're, reasonably nutritious, they're not always welcome. They're not my favourite fruit. They got those little seedy things in them that get stuck in my teeth. Don't know about you guys. Let me know how you feel about the blackberry, but yeah, they are an invasive species. Yeah, for some of you here, you're a little bit of a mystery. You're a little bit of the unknown here at the moment, because you do have a bit of a thorny energy around you. Yeah, but I feel that it's this energy, this Four of Cups. People could be approaching you at this time, and you could be a little bit on the thorny side, and perhaps a little bit sharp. There could be someone around you who wants to be part of your life right now, but it may not feel to you at this present time that you may not want anyone around you. I'm getting that. For some of you, there could be like someone around you, like a neighbor or people that are just kind of all over you, wanting to know if you're all right, okay. And it may feel a little invasive, a little, I don't know, Sagittarius, there's something there. You may just want to be alone for a little bit here while you're healing. It could just be that. I think that, Sag, you just want to break free yourself, and heal from anything that's caused you to go through this whatever this challenge is. It's not forever. I just feel that right now there is this energy of space. Space. For some of you here, there's definitely a need to stay hydrated, which could help you with issues around digestion, or any kind of issues around the throat, or I get an energy here of needing to stay hydrated. Put up boundaries when it comes to illness at this time. Make sure that you wash your hands. Make sure that you do that regularly, because anytime when we've come through a lot of difficulties, it can open up something to come in, which could be like a cold or some sort of small virus. Nothing major I'm picking up here, guys, but it does feel a little invasive. For some of you, it's like the last thing you have to face before this victory. Let's see, I'm going to get some more cards. Let's get one from this deck here. For Sagittarius, that Six of Wands, I'm loving that energy as the outcome. Don't let pride get in your way. Okay, yeah. Some of you could be knocking back people at this time out of a sense of pride, like I can do it myself, but Spirit is asking you to, as long as it's not invasive and people aren't forcing something on you or being stepping over your boundaries, I feel like there is a genuine need here, or a genuine reason for someone to come in here. But you may feel like, I just don't need any help, I can do this on my own. But you know that there is an energy of yielding here. Yielding to and letting someone else take a little bit of the reins here. It's not control, guys. It's not control or controlling. It's just allowing someone else to help, to ease a bit of the burden here. Sagittarius. Prosperity lies ahead. So a prosperous time for you coming up. So there's been this consciousness of lack for so long. I feel that is going to change for you very, very soon. Of course, when we're in this consciousness of lack, there's never anybody around, but as soon as you get a little prosperity around you, suddenly everybody comes out of the woodwork, don't they, Sag? So just be mindful of that. Don't be paranoid, but just keep it in the back of your mind. I think that you'll know the genuine people because they've been there for you in the past when you have been in that challenged position. They're not just there for the good times, but they're also for the not so great times as well. I think you'll know. That's a good way to tell who's there for you really and who isn't there for you. Don't want any fair weather friends. Reaching your destination. Well, I like that. That moon card tells me that although you're confused or the path isn't really clear right now, it soon will be. We have this castle in the distance there. It's not too far down the pathway there. There's butterfly that speaks to me of this release, the butterfly of transition, your life transforming. Go easy on yourself during this time. Anything else here for Sagittarius, please, for end of April? Okay. Stop breaking agreements. Anyone who comes in, and I'm seeing these cards as very similar. I see this Knight of Swords charging ahead. See that one there? And then I see this figure who also appears to be charging. So, yeah, this one's on like a hobby horse. See that there, guys? It's like a hobby horse. This one's on a horse. Interesting energy. I think that's the boundary here, guys. It's allowing people or allowing assistance, that energy of yielding, giving up a certain amount of control to another person or other people. But I think the boundary here has to be follow through. It has to be someone that you trust to actually do the job that they've taken on. You don't want to yield or hand over a job or something important to someone that you don't trust, Sagittarius. Okay. Don't let anyone into like the nuts and bolts of your life. Don't give them your details, like your bank details or your credit card details, that kind of thing. Okay, be cautious around that. Keep, especially if you're feeling a little bit vulnerable here with that Two of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, let's see. Any advice here for Sagittarius? No, I get nosy people as well. Keep them away. When was the last time you danced freely? Well, it looks like you're going to dance for joy up here with this Six of Wands. Yeah, I get a powerful shift from a time of lack to a time of joy, prosperity. The energy for you is shifting into a more beautiful state, getting you out of your head and into your body and heart. I feel that you've been living with fear for a long time, along with anxiety, control, guilt, frustration, and impatience. So there's going to be a shift here. You'll feel a charge of joy and confidence take over. And this will remind you that life is for living and leading from your heart. Dancing, of course, is a great tool to ground us in the now. It triggers happiness and it's the gateway to freedom. Yeah, all right. Being you. Dancing freely. Any other advice here for Sagittarius, please, spirits? Communicating your needs. Your needs matter. Yeah. So even if you're giving over to letting someone or some people come in and help you in some way here, Sagittarius, your needs matter. So make sure that you don't get overpowered here by anyone. Don't think that you will, but it's something to just keep in the back of your mind. Your needs matter. Your needs matter. Making sure that this person has your needs in mind, not their own or not anybody else's. And are you on the right path? Sometimes we second guess with that moon card what we're doing. We lose trust in the process and question if we are even on the right path at all. But know this, Sagittarius, you are on the right path. Keep going, keep believing, keep remembering that you made a soul contract that you are currently fulfilling in every area of your life. Even if you can't see it with that moon card, that doesn't mean it isn't real. Yeah, the signs are going to appear. Let this newfound trust fuel your next steps. Love that. One more here for Sagittarius, please. Focused on what you're losing or gaining. Some of you here, there has been a loss. Going through some changes. Being scared to let go because of what you have lost. But shifting your focus from that loss to what you've gained here. Remembering that endings, of course, are actually new beginnings. So make a list today of all the things that you will gain from the change that you're currently going through. Because amazing things are coming for you with that Six of Wands. Let's see, I'm going to get some career cards for Sagittarius. Publicize. Yeah, get out, be bold, be visible, be the rock star that you are here, Sag. Dancing. Meditating. Practice meditation to deeply connect with spirit. Even if you can't meditate, guys, make sure that you find your happy place, visualize your next steps with that moon card, then take inspired action towards your goals, your dreams. And sell. I get selling as more of an energy of a sacred exchange of energy, well-being and goodwill between you and other people. Yeah. And diversify. Build the know, like, trust factor with your audience. Be ubiquitous in your niche by sharing your content on diverse platforms. Okay. Marketing, blogs, video, photos. Yeah, be ubiquitous, guys. Be ubiquitous. Any other messages here for Sagittarius, please? Child of the Moon. Forgiveness and transcending the ego. Very nice, Sagittarius. Yeah. Child of the Moon. Beautiful energy. When we talk about that being the child of the moon. The main thing that I'm getting is I need to let go of anything that has happened in the past when it comes to not wanting to have a situation repeat that has previously hurt you. If you're still vibrating on the energy of the past, it cannot help but repeat itself. You can attain enlightenment, a lessening of the burdens. Remember I was talking to you about a release of the burden right at the beginning, or a lessening of that burden, a reduction in grief, a return to optimism, happiness through forgiveness. By forgiving anyone who's hurt or persecuted you, we allow ourselves to be free. It's only then that repeating the same cycle it can be fully be done with that World card. When you receive this card, it helps you find the opportunities to exercise forgiveness. Clearing away all of the past debris that has caused you pain here. Allow it to happen, Sagittarius. Be open to it. Be willing to let this be cleared from your energy, to free you from the past and allow you to step more fully into the present. You'll know you have forgiven when reminders of the personal situation no longer cause you distress. You'll see the blessings, you'll see the lesson, and you won't allow this to happen again. Because forgiveness does free us from pain that ties us to the past and to people that we're leaving behind. When we don't forgive, we are energetically and quite literally dragging them around behind us, And it's that weight that can hold us back from our true potential. Now, how is it possible to forgive someone who's really hurt you? Toxic anger can make us feel righteous and just. A lot of tarot readings are based on that energy that we have. But this one is asking us to not carry around that toxic anger. It's very easy to have that moral high ground. Very easy. I think that when it comes to reminders of the past, when situations resurface, we know that we haven't truly forgiven when we still feel pain. And it still has the power to hurt in some way. But I'm getting a release of that. With this Six of Wands and the World card. It feels like something doesn't have the power to hurt you anymore. The next phase of your life here, Sagittarius, is one that is a lot freer, a lot lighter energy, because it looks like the things that have caused you great pain in the past are being released, let go of. And it's taken a very long time. You're very much on the right path, and you're moving forward. You're dancing into the future with a sense of optimism. We've got prosperity lying ahead here. Whatever these broken agreements are in the past, I don't see that happening again, ever again. A cycle of people breaking promises to you. It's not happening anymore. And there is a sense here of release and breathing a sigh of relief here in a yielding energy of things not being all on your shoulders. Sagittarius, let's see, anything else? Any other messages here for Sagittarius, please? Trust your intuition. Your life is truly guided at this time. Look deeper. Soaring into joy. Manifesting dreams. And flying free. I love that for you, Sag. I'm going to leave it there and wish you all the very best with this. If you'd like a personal reading, of course, you can reach out to me. My links are down below, or you can Google me, Gypsy Insights Tarot, on Etsy. Thank you so much for your likes, your shares, and your subscribes. Trying to get my numbers up, so if you wouldn't mind pressing that subscribe button, I thank you so much, guys. And if you're already subscribed, thank you. Thank you for your support. And if you are energized by this reading, I want you to claim the energy by pressing that thumbs up button or dropping me a comment down below. Thank you, Sag. Bye for now.